crazy.
You're too lucky.
The last the last 24 hours I wouldn't even say I've been toxic. I've just been angry. I've been angry everywhere. And I've been angry for so many things. And I think like even spoke to Joe. Joe's telling me if we even dip our toe into relegation, he's done with the manager. For Joe, that's mad. I said, Joe, that's mad still. Like, I can get it. But then do you know what? While Joe says that, I had this feeling, I had this thought that came to me, well, while I was on the red carpet. I was like, you know what, yeah. This time, however you lot choose to support Man United, have at it. I think that's the best way. See you later, babes. I think that's the best way to go about this one. Because, like, I can't tell you lot how you should support your club, innit? I can't. If you lot are sick and done with the manager, that's on you lot, fam. I ain't gonna say if you're a real fan or not. It's up to you, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? But one thing we are gonna do is understand, you see this time going around, yeah? Nobody is gonna tell me how I should support this team, or not listening. Not listening. Because it's definitely blind leading the blind at every turn. With this team, it is the blind leading the blind. We just say stuff. We just chat. We say stuff. I will never forget. We did a show here and was talking about Cheeto. Yeah, of course. Was talking about Cheeto, and the reaction from everyone was, doesn't need to play. Leave the kids away. Leave the kids out of this. I don't want to see the kids. It's not right. The environment's all wrong. We're 1-0 down away from home. And everyone's like, should have played the kids. He's got to trust the youth. It's the DNA of the club. I was talking about the DNA of the club. Everyone told me to shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. So I was like, oh, well, yeah, this is weird. Everything. Even like, let's say, like, now we've all decided, and even myself included, I'm like, well, maybe we shouldn't have sacked my man at this stage of the season if we wasn't going to give him his pieces. But we all believed we all believe sacking Ten Hag was the best thing for the club. It was like, we have to do it now. You know, save our season, do it now. And it hasn't worked. But it will say the words, you know, it's show after show, say the words, say the words, say the words. No one knows what we're talking about, man. So, like, as long as we can fully say that, because even when we get Amarim, and now Amarim was no one wanted him. I wanted somebody else. I remember the shows on who we should get. Do you know what I mean? Is it Tuchel? Is it this guy? Is it this guy? We just go all over the place when we decide what we want at this club. So for me, I'm just here. Like, my thing is, I'm ready for the hard reset. I'm ready to back the manager. I'm going to give this manager time. Someone will say, hey, but the last time you didn't give the other manager time. You said if Oli goes into 15 for 1 second, you're done with Oli, this, that, and the other. And I think, again, there's always different situations and different scenarios. But for me, I just feel like we can't upheaval again. Now, if this guy gets us in a mad where we're going to go down or something, then that's a whole different conversation. I really hope it doesn't get to that. But yeah, that's where I'm at, really. I'm just like, look, this is the team. I choose to back it. If you're angry with the way I'm backing the team, that's on you. If you want me to cuss out Garnacho, that's on you. Probably not really gonna do it. Like, there's some players that I'm kind of done with in terms of the Onana. Well, really Onana, Delo, that I'm like, I'm ready to not see that anymore. You know what I'm saying? But sure. Maybe, Mount. But yeah, then yeah, the rest, it's like it is what it is. I'm like, look, if this is what the rebuild's gonna look like, I'm down for the pattern. Do you know what I'm saying? But this is where we are. You know what I mean? We just have to be real and honest as Man United fans. We can't afford to just say, I know the other line about Amarim is he's making mistakes, and Amarim's made a few mistakes. I would say the way he was playing Rasmus was probably a mistake. Maybe how he's used Xerxes hasn't been right. I think Xerxes finding form though, or getting a bit better. He just needs to, he does need to like little tweaks here and there. He does need to make little tweaks here and there, but there's not much he can do. I think that's important. Yeah, I think that's really it from me. Like, to be honest, I want to hear what you lot are thinking. But my key line for you guys to understand is how I'm gonna support the players is how I'm gonna support the players. And no one's gonna change my mind on it. How I choose to support the manager is how I choose to support the manager. You're not gonna change my mind on it. Not at all. It's like, if you say, I'm lowering standards and this, that, and the other, good, well done. You're a great fan. You're better than me. You know what I mean? Hold tight. But yeah, that's it. that's it. Literally, that was the thing. I just like, yeah, that's how you see it, bro. The anger's gone. I'm still pissed off with Ineos and the Glazers and that. Laurie Whitwell said the manager's going to be given time, this, that, and the other. We talked yesterday. There was conversations. I want to hear what you lot think. People were saying that the club could offer Pogba away back, this, that, and the other. Right now, I don't know what the right thing to do is, to be honest. You know what I mean? That's the honest truth. Like, we're desperate, but then we talk about media circus and players with the wrong attitude. Will Pogba come in with a correct attitude that Amrin will like? Is the question. I don't know. I haven't seen Pogba in a shirt playing football for years. The Pogba that I remember, or the Pogba that left the club and done his documentary, didn't feel like he liked the place. So is that wise? Is that forward? Is that a forward solution? And I can't tell you I know what the answer to that is. If I'm being real, I fully don't know. Like, if he came in and started balling out, would I be excited? Yeah, because we're desperate. We need players. But can I believe it's gonna work? Or is Paul Pogba coming in for a few months, papering over the cracks, or do we need to just paper over the cracks anyway? Yeah, this is how mad it is. I ain't got the answers. I haven't got the answer. I don't know how to fix this team.